broadcasting, and let's hope this is all working well. Being broadcast, that's perfect. At least it's told me that. Perfect. So I will tweet out the stream link in a second. When I actually manage to get it to work myself. You can tell that I don't actually do this very often, can't we? Let's copy. Okay. So let's actually see what's going on here. Okay, so let's actually see what's going on here. Okay, so how do I get to copy this? Oh, there we go. How do I get to right, that's that. So we're about to go out here. It's obviously round 10 here in Psgl F3. My name is Block 45 Line, otherwise known as HMFC or Harry, and basically we have what can only be described as a strange thing, because Mr. Hyper is not here. So that's a bit it's a bit different for me at the moment doing this compared to anything else. So let's try and work out who we've got. Oh no, definitely can't be doing that. So if you're seeing how much of a noob I am in stream, let me quickly tweet that out. It's a lot harder than you think doing this. Right, that's that simple. Right, we're back on board. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Right, so we're back on board. Sorry about that. Just trying to sort stuff out. So we're missing half the broadcast. That's better. At least I know what I'm doing now. If it's too loud, anyone in the chat, tell me. Hello, Ronan. If it's rubbish, please tell me if it's too loud or anything like that, and I'll be able to sort it out. It's quite loud in mine here. So, who are we on board with here? That's Clocky on the softs. So, about to start flying lap. That was a 120.6, so that was his flying lap. That was quick. Even feature slower. Try and catch up on that one of the championship meaningful spots. That's AMD on the medium. Sparks is in F5 on a hot lap. Incident in sector 2. And that is pole position by start. Wow, that's 0.8 of a second quicker. That's absolutely unbelievable. That's absolutely rapid. How does he manage to do that? Oh, for energy out of nowhere. Sorry, I missed that lap. Tom gets a load of wheel spin now. Anyway, back to another one of the championship contenders. So Dartbolt 2 seconds off. He's 7 points off the top of the title. Tasmus and Jay and Matt lead the championship at the moment. It's so loud in my ear. I think there's a problem with my mic, to be honest, guys, so it's not very good, so I have to turn that right down. That's better. Now I can actually concentrate. Yeah, so the championship after the last round in Spa in round 9 has been shaken up a bit. The result on the track was completely different after, because the game glitched, so we basically ended up with a weird sort of mixed finish, which meant that Samster got a win, followed by Praga, and third was AMD, his first podium in the season, to my knowledge anyway. So it's left the title fight with Tusmus and Matt joint on points, but Matt would be top of the table due to his better win ratio. So we'll have a look. Has anyone messaged me? No, I don't need to know anything. Excellent. I don't want any web spoilers if anyone's in the thing. So yeah, so basically Darkbolt crashed out whilst in the lead. At Belgium, and that was testament to what he thought was his championship over. But with the results going the way they did, it ended up not costing him too much. So he's only 7 points off the lead, with some rounds left to fight in the championship, and we come to historic Monza for what can only be described as Darkbolt's backing this up, or is he out of fuel? He's out of fuel. Matt's out of fuel. Try and catch him out. So this will be the start of Black Phoenix's lap. There's a yellow flag in sector 2, M3. I'm going to guess that's someone at Ascari, sector 3, yep. See what he's like for the second chicane. There's a big bunny hop through there. It looks like into the first Lesmo. A little bit of understeer, but got on the power. Into Lesmo 2. That was better. Had to wait an age for the power to come in. The softs that ran too well. Got on the DRS up towards the Akari chicane. Turn in. It's nice. Very easy to lose the car mid-corner here. That's a big lump of curb. He might have gotten invalidated on the outside there. Not too sure. And there. Maybe I should put the lap data on. What's that give me? Oh, top corner. Yeah, that's excellent. Right. Learning all the time. Hyper's the brains of the outfit, as you can tell. Unfortunately not here tonight, as it seems. So, again, new to streaming, so I don't do this very often. I'm normally co-coms, so please bear with me. And that is top 10 for Black Phoenix, which isn't bad. Let's see if we can find someone else. So, Darkbolt, Matt. Let's have a look at Tusmus. On their medium tyres. Had an accident his first lap. It was 26 seconds slower, so I'm guessing he had an incident. Let's have a look what he can do now. Very, very, very cautious through Ascari. Somebody's had an incident down at sector 1 and 2. Let's see what Tasmus can do. Yeah. So 110. That's pole 119. That's got to be off. He's had another incident. It's probably going to be a, what, a 122, 123? 123 dead. So it doesn't even move him up the back row of the grid, and the two championship contenders are struggling. All three of them are. Seems. There's Zexa there with Praga and IHD. Yeah, I still don't know how to say his name. Is it F3 HLD or how are we saying it? Anyone got a pronunciation they want to tell me? Be handy. Is this Black Phoenix backing up for another one? Sparks has just set another fastest lap, which I've missed. Nearly as good as Sky TV's IndyCar coverage, which if anyone caught last week was something to behold. Oh, that's round, and that's the lap over. Right, Glocky up the road. That looks a little bit more controlled. Let's have a look into this next one. Missed the apex on, but kind of sorted it all out. Sector 2. Yellow flags. This is going to be down into Ascari. No. 7 minutes plus left of qualifying into Ascari. Nice bit of front curve. Now don't lose it on the outside. That was nice as well. This looks good from Glocky. Where will this put him? Let's move him up from his 10th place. Nice, took that up well into the parabolica. Goes across the line, and we go on a 1:19.8. We go 6th. It's nice, good lap. Braga in the pits. Pulled his round at turn 1, almost. Let's see what Matt comes across the line with. 1:11. .118. Still not that quick. Black Phoenix starting another lap. Meanwhile, let's have a move forward. Zero throws sector 3 across the line. 1:19 goes 3rd. Frome's in the pits. Glocky's the next. We've seen these lap. So Game Freaker's on an out lap. So it'll be the first one that I can see across the line. Throws us down one. So Game Freaker was Flying Frome's back, made a return to the championship. So he's not doing too badly to have returned. He's been missing for a couple of races, so it's nice to see him back. And in 4th place, Zero Flow's another one that could get involved. Sparks, another one with good 1 lap pace. So Praga as well, on the softs in front of some people on the supers. Will that play dividend in the race? Normally they all come out and have a hyper run, but they haven't done that this week. With 17 runners, normally they go like mediums, then go to the soft, then go to the super soft, but they haven't decided to do that this week. So anyway, Game Freaker now builds up the revs, builds up the speed out of Parabolica. Let's go down, let's ride on board with him as we go across the line there at historic Monza to start our flying qualifying lap. Turn 1, locked the inside wheel, but got it in. Picks up that power nice and early. He's into the rev limiter a little bit there. Let's watch the time in the top right hand corner. Kiri, can we have a lower resolution option for this stream, please? Is that ironic, or is that thing? I don't know whether my internet can take higher. I will try it if you want higher. Oh, he's off the road at the second Lesmo. We'll keep it out the wall, but don't leave it there. I don't know. Okay, cheers, Kerry. Sorry, mate. I'm only going to 360p for a reason. I'd rather keep the stream. I know it's not the greatest stream in the world, but my internet's made to be a number 2 commentator, not a number 1. Anyway, let's get back on board with some race cars and stop me waffling on about stream settings. So, Dart Bolt. Everyone's on an out lap already. We've got 3 minutes of qualifying lap. Another bit of fans for Tasmas. We've got 10 people watching the stream. Thank you very much. Sorry you haven't got your daily, weekly dose of hyper. Yeah, I'm fast my internet, so that's good. I got a podium last night, Jay. I was well happy. So I was fast, kind of. So yeah, here we go. Dart bolt. Now a 4-minute lap. Down into turn 1. That's nice. Now don't hit the rev limiter. That's smooth. Very smooth. Thanks, Jay. That's not too bad either. This is looking a good solid lap from Dartbolt. Oh, you can't actually see who's racing. I apologise. Something like that, lucky car. I was up at 4. I was on Australian time, watching the Grand Prix. Down into Ascari we go now with Dartbolt. Last corner. Coming down to go across the line now. We have done a 1:19.2, which puts us second on the grid. So on the super softs as well. Zero Flow's now coming across the line. What will he do? He's about to start a lap. Flying foam on a lap. He's down back at Lesmo 2. Coming down the back straight and Monza into the Ascari chicane, flick it left. Tom's retired from the session, in 9th position on the grid currently. Flying foams through Ascari, down the back straight into the Parabolica now. And unfortunately, that is that across the line to go 5th. She was already. It was an improvement, but not good enough to move his position. Pulled these across the line behind him to start a flying lap. Just 22 seconds left to qualify him. Lockie's retired from the session as well, so this will be the last lap for a load of people. Prague has retired, and he was in 10th position on the softs. He's starting the race on the softs. Sparks has retired, who's currently provisional pole. Dartbolt's retired as well. They're all coming and going, and they're not going to catch Sparks. Sparks is on for a pole position. Matt's retired, so Matt will do his traditional burn from the stern number here in Italy for round 10. And across the line for Paulie to go 6th, to be totally eclipsed straight away by Dartbolt. What's the fastest? I can't read it with the quality. Oh, the fastest lap is a 1:19 flat, to anyone who needs to know. Let's try and turn the quality up. Do you want to turn the quality up? Let's have a look. See if we can turn the stream settings. Can I play around with the stream settings? Can I do that while I'm in the stream? Anyone, any streaming advice? Oh, there we go. Don't think I can. Right, we're going to end up missing the race if we don't continue. So no, I couldn't manage to sort that out, which is handy. So hopefully the game doesn't kick anyone out. Hopefully we don't have any glitch, any normal F1 shenanigans. That looks quite cloudy, doesn't it, if I'm the only one seeing this? I know your resolution isn't the greatest of quality in the world. So let's run you all through the grid, because presumably you won't be able to see half of this. So on pole position we have Sparks, Franergy is second, Dartbolt is third, Samster is fourth, Zeri Flows is fifth, Zeri Flows is fifth, sixth is Flying Throne, seventh is Paldy, eighth is Kryptonite, 9th is Glocky, 10th is Tom, 11th Game Freaker, 12th Praga, A&D's 13th, Black Phoenix 14th, Tasmas 15th, J-Ray Bay 16th, and Matt, the championship leader, joint with Tasmas, so they're in 17th and 15th position, and the other championship contender, Dartbolt, is third, who's only 7 points behind the front two. So the front top 10 are all on the super softs. We've got Game Freaker in 11th on a set of mediums, and then everyone else from 12th to 17th on softs. So what will happen tonight? Some predictions from any of the people watching the stream, the 8 people left here. I know I'm rubbish, I have no problem admitting that. So let's find out what's about to happen. I personally think that Matt will win the race, because he always does. So, coming onto the grid, Paco predicts Franergy will win. Well, Franergy was the winner on the road in Spa, but I think he had penalties. It was weird, the lobby was glitched, so it was very hard to work out what had actually happened in real time. So let's get off the TV pod. Let's have a broadcast view, which is going to be awful, so we can have a broadcast view of Matt at the back now, rolling into position. Managed to overtake 2 cars on the formation lap. Well done. So we're going to go and have a nice little look at the front of the grid, which will be Sparks. Why does it do that? So we'll ride on board as we go. 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it's away we go. And it wasn't a bad start. Sparks cuts across Schumacher-esque to cover the line. Dartbolt follows on the outside. We're going to go 3 or 4 wide down into the first corner. 3 wide, 3 into 1 doesn't go. Dartbolts get shuffled out to the outside. 5-second stop go penalty to begin with. That's not exactly what we want. Sparks back down the inside as we go through the Curva Grande to the outside as they come back into view. It's going to be a move from Samster. Maybe Sparks keeps it all lighted up. Dartbolt covers that off. Meanwhile, Samster is going to try and make a move with the front 4 in front of him. I didn't see anyone else with there's no one else with damage or anything like that. It's a big gap back to Glocky, who's got Tom about to maybe make a move down into Ascari. It's not great. Meanwhile, back with Tasmas and Matt, the 2 championship
protagonists, and Matt and Tasmas going side by side on the exit of Ascari. That'll be a move for Matt. Game Freaker there as well. Side to side. Oof. And Sparks keeps the lead on the first lap. Meanwhile, that seems to be a done and dusted move. We'll fly back down to the first, where Dartbolt is trying to hold off Franergy. Now my point would be for Dartbolt here is, does Dartbolt need to fight some of these guys? I know he needs to track position, but for the championship, surely. I know he's got a 5-second penalty for getting forced across the... I think he was forced across. But he will have to serve that at the pit stops. That's a disastrous little pen. Because he obviously will have to make one stop, so he will have to serve that. Oh, we've got some side-by-side. That's going to be tight into Lesmo. Very good racing. Oh, and who was that into the wall? Pulled he off on the exit of Lesmo 2. And that's his race over. Into the wall. And the first victim of Monza falls. Meanwhile, Franergy with a run on Dartbolt down the back, straight down towards the Parabolica we come. I feel like David Croft, never shutting up. Round the outside, lovely manoeuvre. Can Franergy now get up after SSO Sparks? But will Dartbolt come back at him with DRS about to be enabled? Got the run of the gods off that corner. He's come straight back for him. We won't even need the braking zone. Nice. And Franergy got a little bit loose on the exit of the corner. And that might allow Samster to have a little look down into the second set of chicane. Nose to tail action here. Oh, he got a little bit sideways, but so did Sam, so it wasn't too bad. They'll probably be side by side through here. Siri Flo's having a watching brief. Game Freak has picked up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. I'm going to guess multiple penalties. But Samster now with the run up towards Ascari. Dartbolt's not had a great Lesmo 2 either. He's in striking distance. Oh, that was a moment there mid Ascari. And that'd be a run. No, because Siri Flo's not have a great one either. So let's go backwards now. There was a battle there. Let's go backwards. Have a look at Matt with Jay Raybay together. And Matt is making his usual overtake people from the back of the grid job. But that is a long way to the front of the pack from there. Can he do it again? And he has. Meanwhile, Dartbolt and Franergy together. And Sam as well. They're going to be together. There's a move there. He's got it all locked up. Wow. How they didn't Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton there, I'll never know. Samster. Oh, he's stuck it in with it. He's got a leaving room on the outside. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Glocky's falling like a stone. I'm going to guess Glocky's had a spin. Yep, and that'll be him out the race. Meanwhile, Samster and Franergy battling. Glocky's left the session. I wonder if there was contact with somebody else. Oh, big downshift, big lump of talk there. Franergy, Sam. So Dartbolt's got a little bit away from this. He's found a second. The DRS is going to open now. And the problem is with Monza is you can't get this move done quite easily, to be fair. I'd guess there's another move in the background with Flows up the inside from Frome. Will they fight it out on the exit together? Not very good at this. Frome and Flows. Yep, swap places. That was that. And Matt and Prague are going together now. And Matt making his way through the pack. He's one place off the points already, and we're only on lap 5. And that's AMD in front, who's the last points paying position. And he's going to be there. Tasmas, meanwhile, is stuck behind Raybay. But they're right with the pack. And Game Freaker on them medium tyres will be going long. I know he's just a little bit behind them now. So, Raybay with the run from Tasmas to defend against. He was late on the brakes there, but will it pay off? He had a compromised line through there, Tasmas. Sort of busy catching it all up. And Matt is looking menacing on AMD. Oh, mid-corner speed. He had so much more grip there, he had to get out the throttle. Could have lost the front wing quite easily there, but meanwhile, he's going to go to the outside, get a run. AMD's going to squeeze him a little. Maybe a bit too much for my liking, but there we go. It was just about a racing point, as we have to call it now, width, and he just got through. So Matt is into the points, but Darkbolt still will be outscoring him. The 5-second gap from there, though, I'm not too sure whether that's interval or to leader. The interval, yeah, 5 seconds won't be good. But he's fought back AMD round the outside. Great racing. Didn't come off though. But that's done and dusted for now. So, let's have a look who we can ride with. Let's have a look at the closest battle on track, which will still be Samster and Franergy. Nose to tail. And sometimes when you're following a car that close on the game, I don't know about the guys watching in the stream, but sometimes I feel like you almost second guess yourself when you're following, because sometimes you'll get a lag spike, or you'll get a little bit of feeling where the car doesn't feel how you expect it to feel, and it kind of makes you drive a little bit more defensively, a little bit more cautiously. But now with DRS, Franergy goes to the inside of the fence. He's going to make him go round the outside, make him go the long way round. He's got it done into the braking zone, and oh, that was nearly. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Lag, the jump, a little bit of lag there. I don't know if it was as close as it was. A little bit of a lag spike, I think. Flying Throne there. It's good racing that they're all together. Glocky's ghosting car. And Samster. Oh, Franergy's made a mistake. He's going to be compromised through Ascari, but Samster made a bigger one on the exit. He'll probably pick up some penalties for that. We'll go to the outside. We'll go nose to tail. We're going down into the last corner now, and Franergy retakes a position. But did he go over the DRS detection point to give himself DRS, or will the man behind Samster pick up DRS again? He will. He was behind at the detection point. Was that tactical by Sam to lift out the throttle? That looked tight. There was grass. They're all getting a bit aggressive in leaving car space. Remember, you have to leave the space, as Sebastian Vettel once said. And we've got another battle now. That Flying Throne, I keep going to call Throne Game Freaker. They keep pulling each other. That's going to be contact between Franergy round, contact, half spin. Unfortunately, that caught up as he reflows. Oh. Well, everyone's still in the race. Everyone's still got wings attached, and that's important. But now Flying Throne with Samster. He backed out that really early. It's really mature driving there. He tried to get a better exit to get a run, but Franergy's caught him back up. Max picked up a time penalty. Back there in 9th. I'm not giving Sparks any airtime, and I do apologise for that, but he's 2 seconds clear up front. Meanwhile, these two are going to go nose to nose, and Flying Foam on his return, or what I think is his return, has moved into a podium spot, but Sam's going to fight that back. The race winner in Belgium is going to go follow him all the way around the Curva Grande, Webber Alonso style from a few years ago. But didn't quite make it sit. A little bit cuff of bust from Dartbolt in front, I'd presume. And Franergy's caught right back up that quickly after being... He's got a really fast race car, Franergy, and if he could just get past Sam and get out of DRS range, I think he'd be away. Oh, that's a big dive bomb, and that's clean, and he's through, but will he get overtaken now on the run down to the Parabolica? And he holds the inside line, but with DRS, I guess it's going to be candy for a baby. Sparks pits, they're all pitting. 8 laps in, so Sparks pits, Dartbolt pits. Sparks the race leader into the pits. Goes onto the medium tyres, that was a good stop. Oh, they've double stacked the Force India Dartbolt. What's going on his car? His car's pinned in the middle of the road. Oh, on my screen it's pinned in the middle of the road. I wonder if did he actually get the tyres? I'm not too sure that he did. I guess he did. It's signaling that he did. We'll have to go on board with him. So I'm guessing he served his 5-second penalty, which has cost him track position, but it's done now. So Frome now leads by 1.4 seconds over Franergy. So they're going one more lap. I thought they could take the tyres one more lap. Matt now sits P4 off the back of Tom. 3-second penalty for Flying Frome there. It's not going to help his cause of keeping the race lead and keeping the podium position. So I'm going to guess Frome will pit this time with 17 laps remaining at the end of this one, including this one. He goes one more lap. There's a sector 3. Yellow flag. Kryptonite falling down the field. Franergy into the pit. Argo overtakes. So Franergy and Sam have come out the pits and decided to start having a battle again. Taskmaster's pitted, so there's apparently Franergy's in the pits. He is, and out they come, and that car's going to come out, and they're going to touch best part of 205 miles per hour. And where will that shuffle out? Franergy shuffles out behind, so lost time, and Dartbolt's rounded in the wall, and that was with Flo's hooked on. We only caught the end of that. They're both together. Dartbolt, Flows has caught onto Dartbolt, and he's got front wing damage, and Flows has retired from the session, and Dartbolt has continued on and is going to need to pit again. And I will say, if he is listening to the stream, that I would continue, because there is a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. And if there is a safety car to bring him back into play. Meanwhile, AMD stops. Is it AMD or Flying Foam? Flying Foam stops. Zero Throws has left the session. Maybe he'll come and join the stream. Not too sure. But meanwhile, outside, Black Phoenix goes to P2. Tom continues on a set of softs. And Matt leads the Grand Prix after starting plumb dead last. Sparks in the background made a mental move. Oh, it was the AMD and Ray-Bay, and there's all sorts of shenanigans going on here. So Sparks is sitting pretty here, and Sam's throwing a net third place. And probably Praga on those softs. So Phoenix had to get out the power then. I think he was hoping to get a nice run onto that back straight to really stretch the legs. So who will stop this time by? I guess Matt goes for another one. Phoenix goes for another one. Tom will pit this time. 11 laps onto the 11 laps or 13 laps or 12 laps, but obviously with your quali lap included as well on the super softs, and nothing to be sniffed at. Ray Bay goes by. Freaker on those mediums goes by. So Sparks is the next one up to come and get him. Samster comes out. Throme gets out. Kryptonite. Franergy catching the back of them. But AJ will drop back out in front of AMD. And Dartbolt has made his stop for his softs. And he's 18 seconds behind Tasmas outside the points. And Matt is picking up the full complement at the moment. Leads by 1.4 seconds. That was track extending at its best, but fair enough. Well, 1.5 seconds over Black Phoenix, and I think is playing himself into a podium position. It's 1.8, 1.9 in front of Black Phoenix now. Raybo continues. So yeah, we've gone into a little bit of a lull here battles wise. Apart from, as I say that, it's going to be Samster and it's going to be Flying Throne to the outside, and he takes it with the Pelper DRS. Don't hit him back. Oh, that was a late move. It was good. There was no contact from what we saw. So will Sam send it up the inside? Oh, pardon me for yawning. The Australian Grand Prix is not good for your old sleep pattern, I tell you. By Faraday. Samster makes a big move, but doesn't make it stick, I don't think. Oh, I thought he was going to rear end him then. A little bit of a moment mid corner for Flying Throne. Yeah, I know what you feel like, you can't. I had to go football this afternoon, so I watched Millwall get beat by Brighton on penalties. So yeah, it wasn't great. Dartboats picked up a 3-second time penalty, which isn't great either. So I had no chance to nap. I'm looking forward to the end of this race solely for the moment when we managed to get some sleep. And he's made that stick while I'm babbling on. Oh, let's have a little bit look at the broadcast. Not great camera angle, I apologise, but Flying Throne managed to get him back on pure drag. He's got to maybe make a move again. This is great racing, this is clean racing. This is what we like to see in league racing in general, whatever league you're in. Clean, hard, but fair racing. Keyword fair. And clean. These are all words new to some people. Yes, I know. Oh, I've launched that. Yeah, Samster and Throme are holding each other up here, I think, because Kryptonite wasn't as quick as them in the first stint, and now he's sitting on the back of them. They're not really pulling away from him. He's not catching, but they're not dropping him the way I thought they would. So the question is, oh, and Matt pits. So where will Matt filter back out? It's important for the championship because how many points he can nick here will be massive. He'll go super softs to the end of the race. It'll be massively quick. They're going to come out 6th, 7th. Will he join the battle that we've been watching? No, he won't. He'll go behind Krypton. He'll be fighting Franergy on the exit. Franergy on 5-lap-old mediums against brand new softs. This shouldn't really be an issue. Maybe a couple of corners to hit the tyres back up. So Matt will be in 9th with the freshest tyres. He hasn't shown great one-lap pace, but he's doing what he usually does, which is set the car up for a race. A very Alan Prost-esque way of driving. And Phoenix and Praga. Phoenix looks like he's missing a front wing. No. But he's round and he's in the wall at Ascari. No one please collect him. Let's hope no one collects him. I'd really be worried about where I am now. Phoenix. Matt picks up more points as well for the championship. Tom spins around. AMD's going to turn up soon. We have 30 seconds before AMD turns up, I think. So, yeah. Is that a puncher? Has he got a right rear puncher? He does. He's got a right rear puncher. So how many laps had he done? He'd done 15 laps on the soft and he's picked a puncher up. Oh, that's a disaster for him. So the guys now have pitted, the ones that were on the softs with him. So that's Ray Bay and Praga have decided to pit for their softs. 5-second stop go penalty just to add insult to injury. Yeah, right rear tyre was flat. So Samster is right on the back. Sparks has retaken the lead. So Samster is right on the back of, has got Game Freaker on 16 lap old mediums. He's going to try and lift to get his teammate through. He has. He's done the teammatey thing. He's let his teammate through in a good position as well. Rome's trying to warm tyres. And here comes Krypton and Matt. And he thought better of it, Matt. He's picking up good points. He thought better of it. He's got plenty of laps to go. 10 more laps on the Super Softs. Up the inside with DRS. Up to 5th. Can everyone, now it's lap 18, timestamp it in the comment section. Where do we think Matt's going to finish? Because this is the championship in terms of, if he gets a big haul of points here, no other championship rival is scoring points, and it's going to be massive. He might not get any more race wins, or he will, but he might, even if he didn't, the nicking points, big lumps like this, is demoralising of his opponents in the championship. Now meanwhile, we're going to now see that Game Freak is going to have to defend here, as Matt's going to have better tyres, better traction, better grip. Game Freak has been on those tyres since the start, picks up a 3-second time penalty, which won't help his cause at all, and Matt's coming like a train. Matt has got pace. Nearly lost his front wing though. That would not have been good for the Force India or the Racing Point. Squares off that corner, gets the power down. Sector 2. Darkbolt has retired from the session. I'm going to guess he's in the wall somewhere. Yeah, on the exit there. Saw him. So Matt's got Game Freaker, which we all expected, but this will be now the battle. This is the man I want to ride on board with, because Matt is that far off of getting a 2.7 second gap over 8 laps of the lead. He's that far off the lead. after qualifying at the back of the grid, setting the car up for a race-long strategy. Frome and Sam have been fighting all race. Credit to them. We come out of Lesmo, big set of opposite lock. Fastest lap of the race. If we were adding the 1 point, that would be important for Black Phoenix, but as we're not, it's not really. It's a consolation. Oh, that was in the rev limiter. For energy, 3 more seconds of time penalties. Penalties will be important, but I haven't seen any concerning Sparks. I think Max got 3 from memory, but I'm not too sure if it's any more than that. He'll have the run now with DRS. But DRS as well for Samster. Frome will cover the inside. We're all a bit the brakes and we'll find out where we are. Matt will run out of road there. We'll have the switch black. And game 3 to finally pits. After 20 laps on their mediums. Matt thinks better of it. Oof. Nice little bit of kick up of the dirt. We're now into what can only be described as the business end of the race. Nice little bit of opposite lot there as well from Matt. Down into Ascari. Again, there are 3 of them nose to tail. Big run for Matt, almost pushing Samster along there on the exit. Couldn't really go anywhere, couldn't do anything about that. So, the battle for the podium. He's 3.2 seconds up the road. 3 second time penalty for AMD. We're going to go 3 wide. We're going 2 wide. Oh, with the late move. There's going to be contact. It's side pod to side pod. It's not too bad in terms of rubbing. And we'll go for another as we're going to pan round Curva Grande. It's going to be a lovely camera angle. He's set it up for the move into the second chicane. Matt overtakes Samster and is into second position and is now 3.2 seconds or 3.3 seconds behind Sparks, and he's got 6 laps to catch him, and he's got 6 laps to go and catch the man that has dominated this race. We've hardly talked about him. But at the same time, Freaker and Frome and Sam are going to not stop their battle. They have battled all race long for second, and now it's a third and fourth place battle. It's been great action between these two and respectful. So, how much time will Matt take out of him in the first lap? We're taking 0.5 of a second. He's coming. He's still coming. I know Sparks listens to the stream. He's coming for you, Sparks. He's got the engine mode turned up. He's got fuel, I think. He's really set on this win. I think he's got a lap car coming up in front of him as well. It's 2.5 seconds already. Let's have a look what Sparks looks like on board. It's 2.2. Those mediums look okay, but I think it's 1.9 already. He's taking the gap. So when he gets there, when Matt gets there, will Sparks have anything left to defend? Other than that, we've got a battle between Lucy and Tom. DRS. And Praga behind as well. 3 second time penalty. I think that was a bit harsh. three of them together. To go down towards turn one. And Praga couldn't quite make that stick. A little bit of that wheel spin. Really, Praga on his new tyres should be able to get past Lucy's 13 lap hold, or Kryptonite 13 lap hold softs, but he's not been able to do it yet. Coulda, woulda, shoulda is a big statement, and they're back at it again. And meanwhile, for the lead, while I've been rambling on about the guys in the back end of the points, for the lead, they're together. It took him no time at all, did it? 2 laps he was there. And he schooled them all on tyre management as well, really, and strategy this race. He's thought better of it, I think, there. He got out the throttle. Saved that. I don't think Sparks has got any tyres left. Does he let him go? He's not going to get any DRS back. Maybe he's going to drag him down the straight. He is. He's going to drag him down the straight. He won't get any DRS, but Sparks will drag him all the way down. He's going to get down to the thing. He's not got a championship to fight for. Dartbolt does. Dartbolt gets it stopped. Matt gets it stopped, rather. Sparks coming back at him. He's suddenly come back alive now. Frome and Samster have swapped positions while I've been watching this one. Behind it's exactly the same battle for first and second as it is for for third and fourth. Great racing here in Psgl F3. You want to join up for next season? I'm sure the link up threads will be open soon. One of Psgl's leagues. Join, you'll have a good time. So I think that is that. He'll have one more attempt because he'll get DRS at this zone, yes. And it's whether or not he'll have enough tyre to get him off this glass corner. Matt takes a really wide line there. He sort of cuts the corner off. And shuts it down, and he's extending the gap, and I'm going to say that was the race win. We saw the overtake 3 laps from home rather. And that's that. But meanwhile, these two, the 2 stars of the race for me, the 2 that have kept me entertained on this long day that I've had from watching the Grand Prix this morning. It's not been a boring race by any means, but these 2 have been no news to tell from lap 1, basically, when they've got together, and they have literally raced each other to almost their own detriment. I'm sure they will have more race pace. They can't have much tyre life left. And I wonder if we're getting into puncher territory for Sam, because Black Phoenix done 15 laps on a set of softs and caught a puncher. Sparks picks up a 3-second time penalty, which would put him behind Frome, I'm guessing, if Frome's got none. So, that was a big correction. 3-second time penalty for Franergy as well. So penalties will play a part. Phoenix as well. He still has the fastest lap of the race, I believe. Might as well come in, stick on another set of supers. Give the crowd something to cheer. Oh, Praga and Tom. I've missed that one, and Franergy's on the back of this one. And Lucy's still there. So Praga on his super softs, going past Tom on 13 lap old softs. Will he make the move now? No, he'll pick up a 3-second time penalty though. That's the move he'll make. Sam as well. So they got one more lap on the penultimate lap. Will everyone's tyres last? Will we have late drama? Will we have He definitely won't have a safety car, which is a first I can say in terms of me not wanting one, because I don't think I'll be able to keep up with it. That was nearly round at Ascari there. And again, Sam's tyres have gone. Will Praga catch him? I doubt it. What's he got to find? 3 odd seconds, 2 seconds, 3.1 seconds. So yeah, I don't think he'll catch him. Unless he has a major problem on the last lap. But it'll hurt him in every traction zone. Frome looks slightly better off the traction zone. Sam's tyres have gone 2 more laps than his. Yeah, that was a lot. See, that looks better compared to... Well, I don't know, they look the same. Praga was the one who looked like he laid half his remaining grip there into that corner, but he's trying to get off the corner to defend from Tom. He's going to look, thinks about looking from a Danny Ricciardo S length back, doesn't, and continues on his merry way. This is the closest battle on track. He's got it wide there, that'll be that, because he'll get no real gain from the DRS. Praga's taken 1.8 seconds out. He's half the time that Sam's had to nurse those tyres on the last lap. They are at the cliff. And not long to go now, as we go across the line for Matt to win. Sparks comes across the line. Frome will come third. Out of fuel, just gets there. But Sam beats him on pens. Praga beats him on pens. Tom, Frome, Franergy all across the line. Game Freakers will be the next one. So that's your finishing order. It'll be Matt from Sparks, from Samster, from Praga, from Tom, from Flying Frome, who had penalties. Game Freaker across the line. AMD will be the next one of the finishers. Phoenix and Tasmas battling for the last positions into the last corner. Tasmas will now finish there. And the battle for the wooden spoon. All together on the last corner. Oh, lag spike. And that was it. Well, that was the Italian Grand Prix, round 10 in Psgl F3. And it's been another win for Matt. It's another championship masterclass. The others, Tasmas, no points. Dartbolt crashed out, involved in controversy, I guess. Didn't see it on stream, I'm afraid. Don't know what happened. Saw him and Ziri Flows, who left the session straight away afterwards. So it'd be interesting to see what those guys say. Should I do podium interviews? Say in the chat if you want them. I know Hyper doesn't do them, but if you want podium interviews, ask me and I will do them. So, yeah, I'm going to invite the guys to party. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone wants to come to the podium interviews, which is a bit of a shame. But I'll put that forward as an idea, because a couple of you said that you would quite like that as an idea, so sorry, that won't be happening tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hopefully will see you with Hyper for round 11, which I don't know where it is, but that'll be same time next Sunday at 8 o'clock, either on this channel, Harry Warren, or on Hyper's channel, on Hyper Wars' channel. Okay then, good night and have a good weekend.